Yeah, very good. Okay, that's a multi-layered question. Let's start with breaking through barriers. So, breaking through barriers was a program I created literally on demand. It was a request, and it was somebody I knew, an entrepreneur, very successful entrepreneur, who was in a Detroit chapter of Entrepreneurs Organization (EO). So, every year his forum group does a retreat, and he had asked me to create a program for the members of his forum group for their retreat, and specifically to identify where they were holding themselves back. And I only work with entrepreneurial owned and operated businesses. And I do that because entrepreneurs are on the court. So they're entrepreneurs. I mean, literally your business is a direct reflection of what you're putting out into the marketplace and with your team. You get the feedback all the time, whether you like it or don't, it's great feedback. So, if you want to grow your business, one component of growing your business is always to be growing yourself, looking at where you've got blocks, where you've got limitations, what are you not seeing. So entrepreneurs are always growing. I like to say they're on the court of life. So that was the Breaking Through Barriers program, was specifically to create exercises in the environment to identify self-limiting beliefs and habits, and then a bigger vision to step into. And it was a very successful program, and I ended up doing it for a number of different groups, but that was actually the start of that. Now, tag that in, because I think the really important question you asked is about, diversity hiring in the workplace. And I'd like to bring in a concept from Strategic Coach. Now, Strategic Coach is a wonderful organization I've been involved with since 1997. Dan Sullivan and Bab Smith are the entrepreneurs behind it. And one of the core concepts in Strategic Coach is unique ability. That every person has unique talents and abilities. And so it's really about finding the right fit. And I think there's so many different challenges going on in the world right now. And one of the things I think that's been really beautifully unraveling or opening up is an awareness of the importance of diversity in a business, in a community, all of that. Because first of all, the marketplace is diverse. So there's a great term called creative destruction. Creative conflict. If you want really great ideas in a business, you want to create an environment of creative conflict, which means you want as much diversity as possible. Gender, age, community, background, you want as much diversity as possible, because that's going to give you the widest drawing of ideas and discussion from. So if you've got a big enough team and you don't have some kind of diversity in your team, and whether it's special talents, visible disabilities, and I don't like that word, different genders, different skin, different everything. You want to have that diversity, because you're probably missing out on reaching a part of the marketplace because you don't know how to include their thinking in what you're promoting or positioning. So anyways, a roundabout circle, Kevin, I think we're more aware of it today, and we're more aware if there's a lacking, that there's actually a cost. There's a business cost to not having diversity, and we're looking at unique ability. I mean, look at the talent that you bring. One of the things I notice with you, Kevin, is you get underneath and understand something uniquely well, and you ask great questions. So, you pull out almost like what's underneath an understanding and bring an awareness that I haven't seen in other people. So that's a talent, and where's that talent best fit? And I think that's the question we should be asking, rather than, what are, challenges.